These 5 jobs are the boring admin every small business owner does every week. By hand, they took me 32 minutes. The right AI tools did all 5 in a little over a minute. But 2 of the tools I tested made things up, and the one that looked the cleanest gave the worst answer of them all. Quick and honest, these are sample scenario I built for this test, but the tools, the timing, and the result are real. I give the same 5 jobs to 10 AI tools, 3 tools on every job. Chasing an invoice, writing code, summarizing a client call, making a week social post, and answering customer from policy document. Same task, same day, stopwatch running. Job 1, chase an unpaid invoice. By hand, this took me 4 minutes. 3 tools got it. ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. ChatGPT was fastest, 10 seconds clean. But Claude 14 seconds wrote it like an actual person, firm but warm. Exactly what you want when someone owes you money and you still like them. Then Gemini, 8 seconds looked great until I read it. It claimed over last 3 projects turned out great. I never said that. It invented a history that doesn't exist. On an email to a real client, that's the kind of things that get you caught. Winner, Claude. Not the fastest, the most human, and it didn't lie. Job 2, turn a messy note into client-ready code. By hand 6 minutes, ChatGPT nailed it in 8 seconds. And more importantly, it flagged the things I hadn't decided instead of pretending it no. Claude got there too, and honestly the document looked the most professional of the 3. But it took 2 minutes 14 seconds. For a job this small, that's slow. And Notion AI, 32 seconds, but it filled the gap with assumption. I never give it. Approval, turnaround, and revision limit. I would never agree to. Winner, ChatGPT, fast, clean, and honest about what it didn't know. Job 3, turn a 20-minute client call into notes and action items. 5 minutes by hand. Now I planned test 3 meeting tools, Otter, Fathom, and Fireflies. Fathom stopped me at the door. No free version, pay first. So for a small business watching every dollars, that's already marked against it. Otter and Fireflies both work free. Otter did a genuinely good job. It broke the call into decision made, action item, owners, and deadline. All of usable. But Fireflies edged it 21 seconds, and it caught the things that matters. A promise I made at the very end of the call. The kind of details you forget by the time you hang up. Winner, Fireflies, free, and it caught what a tired human would miss. Job 4, a week of social posts from one product description. This is the one that eats time. 15 minutes by hand, and this is also the one category where honestly none of them wow with me. ChatGPT, Canva, and Grok all did it under 20 seconds, but everything came out sounding a little AI. Canva wrote the whole week out ready to drop straight into design, which is genuinely useful. The word just weren't mine. Grok had the most life, so it wins by default. The honest takeaway, AI will save you the 15 minutes here, but you still need to add your own voice. Speed yes, soul no. Job 5, and this is the one that surprised me. Answer a customer question using only a policy document where I would buried one deliberately unclear clause about upgrade pricing. 2 minutes by hand, but the real test is not speed. Does the tool admit it's unclear, or does it just make something up? NotebookLM gave the shortest, cleanest looking answer. On the worksheet I almost marked the winner, but look, it completely skipped the unclear part, then tried to sell me its own feature clean and wrong. ChatGPT caught it. It said plainly the document doesn't state whether you pay full or prorated, and Claude went furthest. It flagged the unclear clause and spotted That refunded doesn't apply to upgrade, something I didn't even ask about. Winner Claude, the lesson, the cleanest answer was the worst one. When money involved, you want the tool that admit what it doesn't know. That's the kind of things you want to know before you trust a tool with real work. I test this stuff on real jobs, show you what actually happens. That's the whole channel. Subscribe and the next one is yours. So 5 jobs, 3 tools, each 32 minutes of work done in about 78 seconds. But the real answer is not use AI, it's which one for what. Your small business tool, Claude for client emails, ChatGPT for codes, Firefly for call notes, Grok for social if you add your own voice, and Claude again for anything involving your documents. No single tools won, the one that looked cleanest lied. That's the whole game. One thing I noticed, the tools that won here are great at business admin, but that is a different job from actual writing. So next I'm running the same kind of test for writers and content creators. Different job and at least one of today's winners fall apart. That one's on the channel next.